And I'll be honest with you. I sincerely believe that in the white community, it is a coin flip to either direction. I sincerely think that white people would love for niggas to just leave America. I also sincerely think white folk don't want black folk to leave America because we're black folk. And the dynamic between our relationship is almost worth always having. It's almost worth always having. But say we did leave. Who do white people shit on? Who does white people have to turn their nose up to latch on to stereotypes, latch on to fears? The shit that keep them motherfuckers alive. Get their juices flowing. That's the shit that make them feel alive. Y'all know what it's like to be frightened when you do some shit on the road, wasn't paying attention, about to get over somebody in your blind spot, then you notice them last minute, like, oh shit. Your heart start beating a little bit, like, it's a scary feeling, and it sucks because it's a scary feeling, but at the same time, you love the feeling. Because in that feeling, you feel how you feel how aware you gotta be and how aware you are. It's like, oh shit, like, nigga, I'm alive, nigga. Like, like, pay attention. We really out here in the real world. Like, shit can happen in an instant. Yeah, white women don't like that when they feel like they gotta clutch their pearls and hold their purse, which I don't know where the fuck they got that shit from. Like, I just really don't know black folk that just really be on white people like that. I mean, yeah, of course it happens. Duh, it happens to everybody. Everybody happens to everybody. But for how they really be doing it, I've never known black folk that just be like really out here just targeting white people. I just never known it. I've never known it. But they got the fear. So anytime that happens, it's like, yeah, this is uncomfortable, but at the same time, it's like, bitch, I'm alive. If niggas leave, who they pass that on to? Who gets that? And that's where I really get to the question. Well, do white folk want us to leave? Maybe the better question is, do Asians want us to leave? Do Middle Easterns want us to leave? Do Mexicans want us to leave? I'm sure all of them, the Jews, everybody, I'm sure they all think, not even think, I'm sure they all believe it, that if niggas left America, everyone would live in a harmonious bliss. Shit would be fucking perfect. And if so, if that was the case, then that would really just go to say how much black folk and white folk do not fuck with each other. That would speak volumes. How funny would that be? All of a sudden, America just flips back right up. Damn. Y'all mean to tell me this whole fucking time we knew it? We knew it. We knew y'all niggas was the problem. Even if y'all want the problem, y'all the problem because y'all here with white folk and y'all just always beefing. Y'all know what it's like. Y'all know what it's like when you go to a party, You go somewhere, this and that shit, homies beefing. Like, it's like, damn, like, yeah, everything cool, but at the same time, like, we know y'all niggas got issues. So everybody really kind of, you know what I'm saying? We can't really have as much fun as we want to because we just know there's underlines with y'all that y'all ain't figured out yet. So it's really, y'all's energy is really just kind of bleeding out to the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? Shit just kind of suck. But when one of them leave, it's like, all right, one of them left. So now we can get it popping because we all good. We good with both of you. But when one of you leave, now everybody in this shit good. And don't let the one that left be the nigga. We still love him, but we don't love him like we love this nigga. This really our nigga. He really top dog. This a nigga that get all the bitches. This a nigga that got all the money, this and that. Like, this a nigga that really know how to make a party. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we love you, fam, but if you gotta go, shit, all right, go. We ain't gonna hold you back. So maybe that's how everybody feel, but would that really be the case? Would that really be the case? It makes me wonder. Like, think about it. Niggas leave America, all the Asians that own Chinese restaurants, all the Asians that own beauty supply store shops, this and that shit, where they at? They in the hood. They in the black neighborhoods. They are in the black community. If niggas ain't here, well, where do y'all put them shops? Of course you can put it amongst yourselves because y'all definitely keep y'all's money in-house. That's one thing that the Asians do really fucking well. Y'all, they keep that money in-house. But again, for the ones that are in the black community that's doing business in the black community, well, why didn't you start with the Asians? Maybe you couldn't get this and that, or with your own community. Maybe you couldn't get this and that, maybe whatever the case. We just gonna put you over here with the niggas. All right, the niggas leave. And you still can't get in with your folk. Do you go to the Mexicans? But are Mexicans selling hair weaves and like are Mexicans buying hair weaves and all that shit? I don't think so. I mean, they are, but I don't think so. Damn sure can't. They not finna let you with the whites, are they? Do the Asians really want niggas to leave? Like, don't get me wrong, they can't stand us, but that would be something to think about. That'd be something to think about. The Indians, the Middle Easterns. Them niggas is smart. They out here trying to be doctors. I think per capita, they probably make the most money of all, just on average. They probably make the most money of all groups in America, this and that shit. But it's September 15th right now. We just passed 9/11. Every year they tell us never forget. You think white folk gonna forget that shit? You seen what happened when them niggas in Saudi Arabia came through fucking with the PGA to make the Live Tour, and motherfuckers was on there saying how players that went to the Live Tour for all this and that money should feel bad and feel wrong fucking around with that oil money for the things that they've done to us in America, maybe to other countries over there, just making them out to be bad guys. Because some rich motherfuckers from Saudi Arabia that we don't know to have anything to do with any goddamn thing, but just for the simple fact that they was from Saudi Arabia, now all of a sudden we put 9/11 and shit like that to their feet. Whatever mishaps, whatever preconceived notions we got about them in America, they tried to put that guilt on the players just for the simple fact. Guys, we live in America. In 2023, God damn it, maybe just 10 years ago, we might have just started accepting that every Asian isn't Chinese. We might have just became aware of that shit 10 years ago in America. Think about that. We might have just became aware of that shit. That every Asian wasn't Chinese. The motherfucker might be Japanese. Motherfucker might have been Korean. Because think about it. Much of America is not New York. Much of America is not Los Angeles. Much of America is black and white. Either you is or you ain't. I know the Indians be out here getting money and they look good for society and they be doing their part, but if niggas is gone, somebody gonna have to step up. Somebody gonna have to take this charge. Now let me ask you this. Do the Mexicans really want us to be gone? I know in California, that's when I first realized, like, I was in complete shock. I couldn't believe it. Damn. Black folk and Mexicans don't get along? That's crazy. Who would have thought? Ain't no love. Ain't no love between the two. Why? I couldn't tell you. Maybe niggas was fucking off back in the day. This and that shit. Ain't no telling. But it ain't no love there. One of the reasons, remember when I first met my boy Randy that I worked with out here in Houston back when I was 19? Me and him was talking this and that. He said nigga. And it was kind of jarring at first because I ain't never heard nobody just say nigga in front of me like that wasn't black. You know what I'm saying? But when I really started processing it, I thought to myself, and I think a lot of black folk process it this way. Maybe not. My process was, well, I guess I ain't mad at him saying nigga at a Mexican saying nigga. Because white folk look at them the same way they look at us. They look at them like niggas too. Put everything on them. Illegal aliens, legal immigrants, they coming through, taking up all the jobs. This and that. First thing they want to tell them, just like they tell niggas, if you don't like it here, go back to Africa. What's the first thing they love to tell Mexican niggas? Speak English. Learn some fucking English. Don't be speaking that Spanish shit. Things of that nature. So the sentiment is pretty much there. It's there. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't tripping off these niggas. Like, they ain't niggas, but shit, they niggas too, in the white folks' eyes. Now, granted, if I knew that Mexicans looked at niggas from white folks' eyes, it might have been a different conversation. It might have been a different conversation. But would they really want that? Would it truly benefit the Mexican community for black folk to just go back to Africa? They have to understand, like, yeah, they got numbers. They gonna be the majority in America here soon. Very soon. They will be the majority race. But that ain't gonna mean shit. I don't think it's gonna mean shit. Them white folks ain't trying to play ball, nigga. They ain't gonna play ball. They not gonna play ball. And I don't know if the numbers is gonna, but maybe they do. Maybe white folk really do fuck with Mexicans. I would assume that Mexicans is gonna be the lowest on the list. They're gonna be at the bottom of the totem pole. Do them niggas really want that? Do they really, really want that? Those are the questions that I be wondering. When a white person say, black folk, if y'all don't like it, take your ass back to Africa. One, do you really mean that? Do you really mean that? Who you gonna put in the prison system? Is it just gonna be Mexicans? Cause they there. They there. So that's like, who replacing us? Who replacing black folk with all the shit y'all don't like? Who? Again, I just find it hard to believe. I find it hard to believe in this world with white superiority. I find it hard to believe that y'all's only focus is on black folk. We might be your favorite focus, your main focus. I find it hard to believe we are the singular focus. Like I said, my whole entire life, I was always confused seeing on TV and this and that shit of why white folk always seem to be saying things about Jews. Because anytime I ever seen Jews and shit like that on TV, they look like a white person. So if they can do that for some motherfuckers that look just like them, Asians, trust me, I get it. Who's more excited to date white? Black man or an Asian woman? That'd be a neck and neck race that I'd love to see. I'd pay big money to see that race. As much as y'all love them niggas, I don't think y'all crazy enough to think that they really fuck with you that heavy. I don't think. But maybe. Middle Easterns, y'all niggas, I don't know what's up with y'all and why y'all hate niggas. Y'all just dick riding. Y'all niggas just dick riding and just jumping on the bandwagon. All right, oh yeah, we don't fuck with niggas. All right, for sure. Like, we own it, for sure. Boy, like I said, I just pointed out 9/11. I just pointed out 9/11. Y'all out y'all's goddamn mind if y'all don't think that y'all motherfuckers might not be up on the chopping block. Y'all out y'all's damn mind. So it ain't no fucking way y'all really want us to go back. Mexicans, once again, y'all already know what's up to. They trying to build a wall to keep y'all niggas out. Niggas is doing that all for goddamn for presidential campaigns. We trying to build a wall to keep them niggas out. That's the kind of lengths that they going to. We got to control these borders. They ain't built one in Canada. Guess maybe the Canadians just ain't coming over here. But they know y'all coming over here, and they don't want it to happen. Trust me. They don't want it to happen. If they thought y'all niggas was really coming over here, bringing immense value and all this and that shit, they wouldn't give a fuck. They would have been done something to say, you know what, fuck it, let them go. And maybe they are, because they are low-key doing that, putting motherfuckers on buses, shipping them here and there, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, long story short, guys, before I move on, it really just makes me wonder, when white people tell black people to go back to Africa, what is everyone else really thinking? Are they really thinking that once black people leave, America as a whole, America for my specific community, will just fare so much better? Or are they maybe thinking, maybe we don't want that, because if the niggas leave, well, who gonna be the new niggas? Like I said, white people look at Mexicans like niggas. White people actually call Middle Easterns and Indians and this and that saying niggas. They actually call them, they actually put nigga in they shit. Everybody else is whatever else. They the only other ones that white folks actually put nigga in it. Like, they call them saying niggas. First time I heard that shit, I thought I'd die laughing. I'm like, man, these white niggas is creative when they getting their hate off. These niggas is funny as hell. Saying nigga. That's hilarious. Yeah. And the Asians, I'm gonna be honest. Y'all motherfuckers out here putting numbers on the board and doing all this and that shit, but the truth of the matter is, I don't think white niggas really fuck with y'all like that. I'm gonna keep it 100. I think white niggas might fuck with black folk more than they fuck with Asians. I ain't even gonna cap. I am not even gonna cap. White people might fuck with black folk more than they even fuck with Asians. They don't really give a fuck about y'all niggas. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it a fucking 100. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000. They not fucking with y'all like that. That's just the truth of the matter. So, yeah. No, I just think when white people tell us to go back, people should look at that and think deeper than the surface statement. Think about the domino effect that could happen in America. And again, I'm not gonna say that the domino effect might not be the greatest thing to ever happen to the country. Because maybe it is. I don't know. But if the domino effect if that shit swings the other way, somebody got to know. Somebody has to know y'all's asses are next in line. Point blank fucking period. And before I get out of here,